Welcome, one and all, to the Avalanche 120. This is Joe Donahue here on my YouTube channel. We have been granted the opportunity to help a great person of the name Preston Cope with a little project to end out the year and to celebrate the holidays by creating a 120-lap race at Five Flags Speedway here on iRacing. And with this, we have a link in the description to go donate to Toys for Tots, as that is what we are raising awareness of, is Toys for Tots, giving toys to children. This is a foundation that my family's has a lot of past history of working with. My dad, as an ex-Marine, was sort of in some past jobs of his. He has been the Toys for Tots guy, rounding up toys to donate at his workplace over, he's probably been doing that as long as I've been alive. So, and we'd like to help them out as well with their local distribution. So we encourage everybody to go check out the link below and maybe donate a buck or two to help some kids have a nice Christmas this year, or go reach out and find where you can go help with the distribution of toys in your own area. The Avalanche 120 tonight, everybody is going to qualify. We're in the qualifying session. It's an open session, and it's going to go one person at a time, one driver at a time here. So we are going to await the decision of who's going to be first. I think Cirrus Gorange is lined up at least to be one of the first cars to go. So you'll look to the left of your screen. We'll see the countdown for how much time's left in the session. So that is not a hard cut. We don't guarantee that we'll be here for an hour with qualifying. But we're going to go one car at a time. And the first one should be Cirrus Gorange because he is lined up in the unsponsored Toyota. And yes, so the first driver out for qualifying for the Avalanche 120, there goes Cirrus Gorange. Okay, so out of turn number 4, you're going to see Five Flags Speedway for the first flying lap of the stream. And into turns 3 and 4, we're going to stay high and then dip in low out of 4. Lap number 1 is going to go up at a 16.442 for Cirrus Gorange. And on to lap number 2 here, wiggling into turn number 3. These cars are a bit of a handful here in the earlier stages of the session. You can see it's sunset mode, so you're going to have to watch out for the glare, and the track's going to still be a little bit warm. Cirrus gets a little better, a 16.439 for the number 89 car. And that will be the provisional pole position as we go now to the number 33. This is the CMP chassis Toyota Camry of Isaac Johnson on the times. And into turn 1 again, staying about a half a lane off of the bottom. Just trying to rotate the car without having any over-rotation or clipping the apex of the corner. A little tail happy here out of the corner for Isaac Johnson, and a 16.394, or 393 rather, and that is going to take him to the top of the chart of 2. Car number 33. On behalf of CMP Chassis, will we get a better lap out of lap number 2? The answer is no, 16.443. That is going to be the pole with a 16.393, but time will only tell. And the Madman might have something to say about it. In the Racing Nation TV Rain Race Podcast Pontiac, this is out of Princeton, Kentucky, Cole Fralick. A lot of the guys in this series compete together in the Gavin Car Racing Series, which Cole Fralick won the championship of this year. Had a little bit of conversation about what to do with his trophy, as apparently the United States Postal Service may have lost it. Cole Fralick puts his first lap time up of 4.32, so he's going to go to second. Provisionally, big slide out of turn number 2 for Fralick. And why don't we go ahead and see what we get out of Cole Fralick's final corner. This is going to probably be slower. No, it's not. Actually, just a tad faster. 16.424. 16.424 puts Cole Freilich at a comfortable second place. Next up on the track, driving the number 52 MST Concrete Products machine. This is a Chevy Camaro, and this is Nathaniel Valent. Why don't we go ahead and check from the inside what it looks like for Valent here into 3 and 4. God, I love the scream of these cars. First lap is a 16.678 for the number 52 machine. That's fourth, quick out of 4. Looking for a little bit of a pickup here. Off turn 4, hitting the wall hard, and that lap's going to invalidate itself. So Valent's going to stick with a 16.678, and that will be fourth spot. Up next is the host of tonight's race. Preston in the model uniforms, number 24. Gosh, this thing looks good. All done up in the ugly Christmas sweater, except it isn't ugly. It's actually quite good looking. Preston Cope. Down the backstretch. Go the shiny rims and the beautiful white with the snowflakes. Dark blue on top. Really big slide. 16.508 for lap number 1 of Preston's run. Going to be fourth quick. Looking for about 600ths to get into third, or maybe 2/10 to get the pole. Preston's going to go 5.69 on lap number 2, so that is going to be slower. And he will hold the 5.08. Up next, driving car number 8, the Republic of Gamers Dodge Challenger. Look at that. Shiny silver and black. This is the 8 car, and this is Jeffrey Giles. Giles through 1 and 2, a lane off the bottom. Trying to rotate and clip out, maybe diamond to the corner. And here we go. Man, feathering the throttle a lot right there out of turn number 4. Giles going to go 5th quick with a 16.654. Up on the second one. Oh, no, and that's all gone wrong for Jeffrey Giles. This is going to be a spin. And that lap time's not going to get any better. So he will come to the line and finish that off. 23.212, very obviously not going to be a better lap time for Giles. And that's a shame because he was really getting up and he looked like he could get a little bit more of an advantage. So who's next? Oh, it's David Kalb driving a Cadillac. A big bad caddy in the YSM Sports Machine. This is David Kalb. Wiggling out at turn number 2. Saw a couple people are here. 8 people watching. I want to make a shout out to everybody who's tuned in to watch us qualify a couple super lates. David Kalb tries to qualify his with a 16.536, goes to the top 5. Can he get a better run out of the second lap? He's scored as the 19. He's driving number 22 car. Custom numbers on iRacing, you know. Lap number 2 is better. 16.447 or 448 is going to take David 1 spot up to 4th spot. Out next. This is a contender for the race win tonight. In the clubjerky.com, McConey Setup Shops number 98. He's out of Indiana in a Chevy. There's Presley Sora on the clock. And Presley is going to go way high in 3 and 4 on the first lap here. What he's going to do is try to really thunder into turn 1 and make the most out of this qualifying run with the second lap. That's his first lap. About a half second behind Valent for 8th. And out of the final turn, a little wiggle right there, and a 16.326, and we've got a new pole sitter in car number 98. So that is going to be the pole sitting time at the moment. Mo Perry now comes out onto the track. The Perry paint's number 54. This is also a Dodge, and man, this thing looks good. the shiny blue. You can always get me with the metallic blue. So there goes Mo Perry in car number 54. On the clock, also out of Indiana. Not rotating very well in the middle of the corner. And past the line for his first timed lap, a 16.632 will take him to 7th. Morpheus, a.k.a. Mo. Nice little diamond in. Maybe apexed a little too soon there in 3. Fans out to the wall. Does he go faster? Yes, 16.561. Doesn't improve the spot on the grid for Mo, but he did get a little bit better time out of it. Matt Shinoski is up next in car number 94. This is the Bailey Bros Building and Loan number 94. This is also a Dodge SRT. This is a nice looking kind of old school, simple look. I like this a lot. Looks sharp. Will the time be sharp? No, we got way off the throttle at the end of that first lap. Oh, actually, maybe it is a good first lap. 16.435 goes to 4th quick. He was off the throttle out of 4. Shinoski could be contending for the pole here. He's up. And a 16.529. So that is not going to be better for Shinoski, but a 4th place run, that's quite solid. Alrighty. Next up on the track, driving car number 10, the Aeromaster Pools. Pink-rimmed Chevy SS. Samantha Osborne on the clock now. Believe the only yellow car in the race tonight. So this is going to be the 11th car to qualify. Samantha puts up a 16.612. That's good for 9th. Will that stick, or will we get a little bit better? I love the pink highlights on this car. Going to make it very easy to pick out throughout the night. Whoa, whoa! Did we invalidate that lap time? It was slower, and we did. So Samantha's going to stick with lap number 1. So I think the next car out on track is going to be my good buddy representing Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania at that, the PA Posse. He's got the Avalanche 120 sticker on the back. This is the B Blaze Vintage 47 Technology number 90 of Bobby Blazer, a.k.a. Robert B. Blazington, a.k.a. Booby Balzer. Here we go. On the clock. Strong run down the back for Bobby Blazer. Little slide there, power slide out of turn number 4. 16.368. That's second quick for Bobby Blazer. Can he diamond nice off the corner? He's going to throw it in. Is it quicker? Yes, it is. And that's the pole. At least potentially. 16.321 for Robert. And he takes over the provisional pole position with that car painted by yours truly for B-Blaze Vintage. Next one's another Pennsylvanian. This guy driving a throwback Johnny Benson number 12 actually comes straight back into the pits. So maybe we're not going to get a qualifying time from Darren Gallagher right here. Not quite sure what's going on with the 12 car. He's the only one moving on the track. And yes, I think we're going to see... Ooh, getting those tires warmed up there, Gavin, huh? We'll have to see who comes out next. Because I think Darren is supposed to be that guy in the Valvoline number 12. We're all just kind of sitting here now. Vibing. Absolutely vibing. Bobby Blazer put down a rifling time. 4 100ths quicker. Sorry, 1,000ths than Presley Sora. And here goes Darren. wide shot. The number 12 will return to the staging lane. We really love doing qualifying like this. It's fun. It's nice to see all the cars individually. We can kind of get some identification in with all of them and get everybody used to looking at each car. And here comes Darren now on the clock at the stripe. Oh, sliding. Darren's first lap time's not going to be that hot. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're all over the place. Yeah, this lap's going to be a throwaway for Darren Gallagher. See what he gets out of lap number 2. Nice throw in flames a little bit. These cars are dragons. He pinned it out of turn 4, 16.510. Darren Gallagher moves to 8th place on the starting grid. Mo Perry on the 10th starting spot provisionally. As next up onto the track, beside his buddy Mo. This is the Chevrolet Camaro of a Hoosier, driving car number 48. His name's on the hood. Runnings Racing Design on the side of this number 48. Painted by the driver himself, who puts it sideways out of turn number 2 and saved it. Gavin Newton. Captain Gavin. All over the place. All over the place right now. Don't get so aggressive with the turning, Gavin. Take it nice and easy. Just feed it in slow. Let the car set. Put it on the throttle again. Yeah, a little early there. All right, well, Gavin is not going to get a lap time, and he's going to be a little frustrated about it as he's going to pin it into the wall. 2 cars left to qualify, and the first of those 2 to come out onto the track, the Adams Photo and Film. Number 43, this is Jared Adams. Unmarked, and let's ride on board with him. So this is the car from the inside. And with his lap time in, he goes to last on the starting grid, or 14th rather, as Gavin didn't put in a starting time. So Adams with a 17.5-second lap. Will lap number 2 be better? Yes, but barely. A 17.421 for Jared. He's going to be starting in either 15th or 14th, or maybe not for Brandon Davies. The last car set to maybe qualify. And here's Gavin Newton. They are on attack for this track. And no, it is not going to go that way. So we're getting ready now for 120 laps. This is an hour and a half limit on the race if we do not get to lap 120. Why don't we go ahead and check out your starting grid? Starting on pole for the Avalanche 120-lap race at Five Flags Speedway tonight, going to be the B-Blaze Vintage, number 90 of Bobby Blazer, scored as the 13 car by iRacing. Presley Soren, the Club Jerky number 98 car, is going to start to his outside. The 2 cars sponsored by B-Blaze Vintage on the grid. Isaac Johnson will start off the inside of row number 2 with the CMP chassis machine. He's out of California. And Cole Freilich, the Madman from Kentucky, starts 4th. Starting 5th, Matt Shinosky in car number 94. And 6th place on the grid is Cirrus Gorange in the unmarked Toyota Camry. David Kalb. That is car number 22, and he will start 7th. To his outside is going to be the Valvoline Pontiac of Darren Gallagher. Starting on the inside of row number 5 is Preston Cope, the host of the race. And Mo Perry will start to his outside in car number 54. Starting 11th is going to be Samantha Osborne in the yellow, number 10. Jeffrey Giles will start on the outside in car number 8. Nathaniel Valent, not the best lap time for him. The number 52 will start 13th, and 14th is going to be the 43. In the Adams photo and film machine is Jared Adams. Gavin Newton, the Run-Ins Racing Design machine, did not get in a qualifying lap. That's stuck. He will start 15th, and Brandon Davies 16th on that starting grid. Field's all lined up. You can see them ready for racing action. Get a wide shot of our field. And there they are, the 15 gladiators of tonight's race. We want to thank you for watching and attending. Thank the drivers for competing. And we roll off. And man, we love the sound of these super late model machines. Bobby Blazer in car number 90 will set the pace off the green flag. His outside is going to have Presley Sora. A lot of these guys were talking about if this track is going to have 2 lanes, if there's going to be rubber up top. They were complaining that there was a one-line thing going on before. Maybe they worked the track in a little bit. And we're wondering about how the racing's going to go once it's nighttime. Freilich getting ready in row number 2, trying to maybe warm up those tires a little bit. And it's time to zip lips because we're ready to go. The pace truck will pull in turn number 4. The hands of the field go to Bobby Blazer. Green flag's out and we're racing. Presley Sora leads lap number 1. No trouble for him as Bobby Blazer and Isaac Johnson duke it out for second. Gavin Newton a little slow. Darren Gallagher has trouble, and he goes to the pit lane. We stay green. No, we don't. We go yellow. Matt Shinowski has wrecked as well. It's car number 94 around. And we'll see if we can get a replay here of what's gone down for this machine. Oh, he self-spun. Gallagher, I think, has called it. Or if not, he's still on the pit. He's out of the car in the pit lane. So here's Shinowski. Oh, actually, he got a heck of a turn, actually, from Cirrus Gorange in the number 89 car there. And can we maybe see what happened with the 12 car? Oh, this is a nice... Oh, actually, Gavin Newton's around in the back here, too. He got spun by the 52 car of Nathan Valent. And then this is where Gallagher gets it wrong. Out of turn number 4 all on his own. Woo, doggy. Oh, and Preston Cope gets a piece of it. Not too much damage on the 12 car, actually. So that was a lot of separate incidents. Shinowski's going to come in and get that car repaired up a little bit. We got some pretty good-looking cars in this grid. I looked at this one. The Racing Nation TV, number 15. That's Cole Freilich. Car looks nice. I'm liking the yellow. It sticks out pretty nice for Samantha Osborne. And of course, Mo Perry is absolutely stunting in that machine. Preston Cope is too, but you can just, you want to make a car appeal to me, make metallic blue part of it, and I'm in. That car looks good. Presley Sora, car number 98. He's used to running Maconi Setup Shop and Club Jerky on the sides of his cars. Presley, championship class iRacer, has won some titles here and there. So he's going to be looking to maybe make things interesting here. Right behind him is Bobby Blazer. Black and blue, number 90. They go double file now. The restart will come out. Isaac Johnson's got third place. We will have 9 laps, or 8 laps done, rather, when we get the green. Close to 10% of the way in. All right, let's give it back to Presley. Let's go racing. Green flag's back out. And the crowd's taking pictures. Nice battle going on for second and for fourth. Gorringe trying not to go in too hard. Doesn't want to give Freilich the bump. Not yet, at least. Freilich has to chase it up the track. Blazer's going to have to yield second here. Oh, sideways for Gorringe at the line. He gets hold of it. Isaac Johnson's taking over second. Further back in the grid. Little battle. Shinosky, Valent, and Giles. Oh, Cole Freilich. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. They'll get that figured out. We'll go to the replay here. Click, click, boom. All right, Gorringe and Freilich were still side by side into 3. And then when they come out of 4, I'm expecting Gorringe to be loose. Nah, he's just going to fade up. He's going to try to get in line before they're clear of each other. And Freilich locks it down and avoids making contact with the inside wall just a little bit with the 89 car. They will go to the tail. Gavin Newton comes to the pit lane. I believe they're getting 2 sets of tires for this race. They're going to be allowed to run. So, make them last. If you can. Oh, why don't we ask somebody? Let's bring up here and talk to. Well, we'll see if we're going 1 to go this time. We probably will revert to now. So let's go ahead. Let's bring in Cole Freilich. Cole Freilich, you got spun out. What happened? How you doing, my friend? You got spun out.
Well, you see, me and Cirrus, we were having a grand old time up there, and then Cirrus decided to spin me on the good old roller coaster, and I'm getting bumped now. But apparently David Land had a bounty on my head. That's what I heard.
Oh.
I don't think that was intentional for the bounty, but he definitely collected it. And Gavin Newton's I'm about to park this car on his hood. But yeah, we got a little far back in the track position, but we're having fun. It's a charity, so.
Yes, I see they put a bounty on you, but I am going to send you back because you're going double file to go back to green. So good luck.
You sure you don't want me in here for the restart?
Yes, 100% positive. Good talking to you, buddy.
See you later.
And we'll get rid of Cole Freilich. Valente and Giles. My apologies, Adams. Oh, you know what? Man, if that's Jared Adams, you guys gotta stop texting and driving. That's not safe. Come on, guys. Presley Sora with the green flag back in the air, and we're racing again here at Five Flags. Jump of a lifetime. Easy lead. Mo Perry's up to 4th. Oh, sideways. David Kalb saved that. Oh, and never mind. And Giles and Gorringe. Terrible. All right. Well, why don't we pull this one back? Let's see what happened. All right. Green flag. Oh, good Lord. Jared Adams is crashing and not even at the stripe yet. Whoops. Well, let's go back and check out where David Kalb goes wrong here. Contact with Samantha. Mo Perry, not really involved in that. I think he just hit his line pretty okay. And out of the corner. Oh, goodness gracious. Shinosky got a bit of that, too. And then, Samantha's going to give the chromed horn to the 22 car who saves it. Everybody's coming through, but they're already 3 wide. Giles goes wabang, wapow. And then Gavin Newton does a little beep, beep. And then all of them keep wrecking. Gorange, just a tad bit of contact with David Kalb. And Kalb's in the pits. Giles is in the pits. And that is how we bring out another caution. Yeah, I did that, didn't I, David? Commentator's curse, I guess. I called that one. There's a good restart for Presley, though. We'll see if Presley can do that again. Well, we got 2 laps here. Maybe let's try to bring this guy in here and see what he has to say. Jeff Giles, we got you live on the broadcast. You got involved in a crash. Tell us how you feel. Mr. Jeff, we got a copy for you, bud. And that'll be a negative. I guess we won't be talking to Jeff Giles. Thought maybe we could get a hey out of him, but I think he's got more important things to do anyway. Presley Sora is going to see the 1 to go this time. Isaac Johnson's going to start to his outside. I guess we're not going to see the 1 to go this time. I thought it was delayed yellow. We're still trying to figure out the order back here with Samantha Olsen and Preston Cope. Cole Freilich is back into the top 10. Not too hard when there's only 14 cars, but he's back in the top 10. He's in 8th place. And this time, we should see the 1 to go signal. And we do. So we'll give it back to Presley. We'll have 24 laps down out of 120. There's an hour and a half limit on this race. We're pretty close to using a half hour of it already. All right, line them back up. Sam Osborne has cracked a top 5 with all of the incidents that we've seen. Green flag's back out and we're racing again. The flash bulbs go off like it's 2008 Monster Jam. Presley Sora, easy lead. Oh, Bobby Blazer got a fight here with Mo Perry, shaping up for 3rd place. Is behind them. They're going double file a bit. Freilich contact with the 52 car. Valente, Olsen, Freilich. Freilich got the inside wall there in the Pontiac. Osborne. We got a car blinking. Net code maybe is a possibility when you have a car blinking in and out of the session like that. Chinosky, Freilich. And now Osborne's having trouble keeping a connection to the server. Meanwhile, up front, Isaac Johnson has closed in on Presley Sora, keeping things interesting for the lead. Bobby Blazer has kind of let them go. Mo Perry isn't really able to put up a fight, but can't quite shake that 54 car, is Bobby Blazer. So Johnson trying to figure out a way to make a run on Presley Sora at the front. California versus Indiana. California trying to get back up and pass Indiana here. And they are single file. The most exciting part of the race right here. Oh no, Osborne's going around. Oh, saved it. Just saw a clip of that. Samantha Osborne almost went around. She will drop back to 11th and maybe 12th. As her and Cirrus Gorange now race for position. They make contact again on the front stretch. Check it out. Cole Freilic's back into 6th spot, looking for a top 5 run at Preston Cope. Nice diamond off the corner. Whoa, don't get into the wall. He sticks the nose low. Cope's got to go up the track. Opportunities for Freilich. There goes Freilich to the bottom. Side by side down the back stretch. Kalb and Shinosky side by side beside them, behind them rather. Pontiac and a Chevy going at it. And then a Cadillac and a Chevy. Oh, big contact between Cope and Freilich there. He just doored him. He just drove straight into him. Cole takes back over 5th place. Will David Kalb put a run on Cope? Yes, he does. Preston Cope. Gonna see the Cadillac go by. And will Valente follow? Yes. Valente gets the nose. Whoa! Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Jared Adams has brought us a yellow. What are you doing there, bud? Oh, that car is all bent to shit. That's going to be my one for the night. I'm going to say that. That's my one swear for the night. Oh, and we got pit stops. Let's go. Hey, something interesting's about to happen. Oh, Presley, Isaac Johnson, they all come into the pit lane. Cole's trying to get in there. Oh, I bet Cole's not going to be happy about that. Gavin with a late commit. Couple guys stay out. Let's bring them down. There's Presley. There's Isaac Johnson. Bobby Blazer's going to pull into pit stall, number 1, the pole sitter. And pit stops, pit stops, pit stops. All the pit stops. Look at all these pit stops. Somebody is getting anxious. I think that's Presley, if not Isaac. Yep, and Presley is going to win the race off pit road. Isaac Johnson, Cole Freilich, Bobby Blazer, Matt Shinosky, Preston Cope, and Jared Adams is going to be next, but he's 2 laps down. Let's try to find a replay of what happened to Jared Adams. Click, 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 boom, boom, bang, bomb, wham, bam. Okay, this car's got plenty of damage on it already, so the 43 down the backstretch. He hits the wall on his own. He disappears. We go to Cole Freilich. We come back. He comes to Biggin. I should do like a Larry Mack or a Mike Joy impression here when we go back to green. Wow. Jared, jeez. Man, he went all the way up. Oh, no. We're upside down. Oh, we're wrecking. No. Oh. Who? Jeb Burton was the one that was upside down this year. Yeah, that's Jeb Burton right there. Well, there you saw what happened to Jared Adams. We're back up to the front with Mo Perry. And yes, that crazy goofball David Land is watching this stream for some reason. I'm very happy to see it. I love you, David. Good friend of mine. Great guy. He's a good guy. He called it. David Kalb, Mo Perry, Valente, Samantha Osborne, and Jeff Giles are the 3 that did not pit, or 4 rather, that did not pit. I can count. I will confirm. I can count. I just choose not to sometimes. So they're going to be the 4 sitting ducks at the front with older tires. Or will it be okay? There's only one way to find out whether the old tires are going to hold their own or not. Green's out, and we're on and back again. Mo Perry leads the way. Ooh, doggy. There was some nose-to-tail contact. The 22 and 52 got into each other. They're all over the place behind him. Presley Sora trying to make quick work of the cars that did not pit. Blazer and Giles contacting around. There you go. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Well, that was a big one. There you go. If David Land isn't at least the smartest person when it comes to knowing when there's going to be a wreck, then I don't really know. Yes, this is going to be the result of Giles on the inside, Blazer on the outside. And, geez, Giles was like, I'm going to switch lanes. And Bobby Blazer was in that lane. Freilich gets a piece. Gorange gets a piece. Shinosky gets a fat piece. I think Jared Adams avoids it. And why don't we go on board for a shot with this? This is on board with Blazer. Oh, let's go on board with Gorange. Oh, boy. Well, there's Bobby inside that car. And he got a nice little shot of the race logo on the side of the 90. And on to pit lane go most of them. Mo Perry's getting the opportunity to tick off a couple more laps in the lead without having to pit. Extend the length of this yellow. Isaac Johnson would have had a good view of the incident, he's claiming. Your top 10 right now follows as so. 10th place is the number 89 of Sirius Gorange, who's been involved in most of the accidents so far tonight. Isaac Johnson in car number 33 with the new tires from the last pit stop sequence. Gavin Newton in the Runnings Racing Design number 48 is in 8th place. Preston Cope, the host, is in 7th. 6th place is the Madman Cole Freilich. In 5th is Samantha Osborne in the yellow number 10. Running 4th is Presley Sora. 3rd place right now is Nathaniel Valente. David Kalb Jr. running car number 19. Scored as 19, driving the number 22 on the track because custom numbers, that's a thing. Mo Perry is leading the race in the 54. Perry Paints machine. That is a Dodge. Dodge, Cadillac, Chevy. And then Pontiac. We go in double file here for the restart. We are 1 to go at the line till the green flag comes back out. We'll hopefully get a little nice run. Hey, we're trying to raise awareness for Toys for Tots, Andrew Brodsky. And it's a super late. I mean, come on. Gotta love you some super late model figure 8 racing. It's not actually figure 8, but they're wrecking as much as figure 8 normally does. Alrighty. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Green flag's back out. Jared Adams just letting them go. Doesn't want to be a part of the incidents or whatever. Presley's around. And the yellow's back out. So we're going to go back under yellow for Presley. We didn't even get a full lap in. Replay time. We're going to be a little bit further back on the replay here. So we're going to come out of turn number 2. They're all double file because we are just clear of the green flag. Preston Cope made it 3 wide. And then into the turn, Presley, I don't know, kind of came in a little quick. Valente didn't really give him a ton of room. If I were Presley, I think Presley probably is the one. You just stay a little bit higher on the racetrack, and that gets avoided. But Presley Sora brings out the yellow. We'll go to the pit lane to get repairs on car number 98. Try to get back out on the lead lap here. Mo Perry has led for a while, not having to do much more than stay in the lead on a restart. the immediate restart even. So this is extending the tire game for Mo Perry, and that is great to see for him. David Kalb and Samantha Osborne are using this to their advantage as well. Mo Perry and Samantha Osborne are the only two drivers who have yet to come down the pit lane. I'm not really sure why we're not giving waiver rounds to Jared Adams for this. But I don't make the rules, I just call the broadcast. They are really going to use up the entirety of the hour and a half here. There's actually only 19 minutes to go. We will get halfway. It will go official, because we will get halfway. But we need less yellow flag laps, and we need less wrecks. That's how we're going to tick them off. So, yeah, 120 laps isn't going to be happening tonight, I don't think. All right. Can we get one to go at the stripe? Yes, we can, and I think we're going single file on this restart. Word. Green flag next time for the 14 super late models that are still out on track for the Avalanche 120. Benefiting Toys for Tots. Great organization. I'll be there on Wednesday. All right, green flag. Green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag. Or however he does it. Mo Perry leads off the bottom of 2. The battle is back here. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th even. Preston Cope, Isaac Johnson. Whoa, Gavin sideways. Big save. Oh, and he's still loose. He goes to the way top of the racetrack. He's going to lose a bunch of spots here. Oh, no, Shinosky also saved it. Oh, Preston, no! Preston Cope hard into the inside wall. And that's a yellow. Oh, dear. Chasing bread. Call that a bird brain. Preston Cope. I don't know why he's getting all these positions back. He drew the yellow. We're still going. Oh, haha. Stretching some rules to get back to the pit lane quicker. I see how it is. Not the only one to come to the pits. Jeff Giles will follow. Or, I'm sorry. That is not Jeff Giles. That is Presley Sora. There's too many silver and black cars in this race. Get me confused. There used to be only one black car in the race, and that was Dale Earnhardt. That's what that was about. Oh, yeah. So here we go to the halfway point. Next time by will be the halfway point of the scored, or scheduled, rather, 120 laps. The laps that we run under caution are about 40 seconds long. So 3 laps every 2 minutes with about 17 minutes left. What is that? Somebody else can do that math. Cole Frelick claims he's fast. He's in 3rd, actually, so I wouldn't take that away from him. Mo Perry, David Kalb, Cole Frelick, Sam Osborne, Isaac Johnson, Cirrus Gorange, Bobby Blazer, Gavin Newton, Jeff Giles, Matt Shinosky, Nathaniel Valente. I keep seeing that name, and I keep wanting to say Michael Valiente, but alas, that is not Michael Valiente. That's Nathaniel A. Preston Cope, Presley Sora, Jared Adams. Darren Gallagher's out of this race. The 14 of them that stay in get past halfway, and let's kick it. Here we go. Mo Perry, David Kalb, and Cole Freilich separate from Sam Osborne. Johnson's going to try to make a pass for fourth. Contact! No! Come on, Isaac. We were so close. Oh, my gosh. Oh, they killed a man. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, it gets worse. Samantha Osborne. That's hilarious. That might have been purposeful. I don't know. Ooh, Jeff. Tough break. Tough break. That car is beat up. Looks like an ARCA race now. All right, let's replay it. Let's play it back. Let's see what happens. Somebody's wrecking on their own already. Okay. Sam Osborne, where you at? There's Isaac Johnson on the inside. Sam Osborne. Isaac slides up the racetrack. Contact. They're both spinning. Johnson goes to the inside of the track. Osborne spins in front of Gorange. Blazer and Giles get into it. Shinosky in there too. Cope and Adams avoid contact. And then Giles, even though Osborne was not collected by the 8 car, gives a little love tap, and that happens to Jefferson. And we're under yellow again. The 8 car gets repaired, comes back out onto the track. Mo Perry has had to do nothing to retain this race lead past turn 3. So the best lap times of the night are about 16.4s. The best lap time scored so far is actually by Bobby Blazer in the 90 car. He's run a 16.411 in his hunt back to 5th. There's the B-Blaze vintage machine with a bit of damage on the front. Gavin Newton right behind him. Okay, so let's try it again, I guess. There goes Giles. Jared Adams has gotten 1 lap back. There's Adams, the only lapped car in the race right now. Can we go 1 to green this time? Thank you. All right. I can't do that good of a Michael Waltrip impression or Larry Mack impression. He's on the inside. Oh, he got him. It's gonna be a drag race. Whoa! They touch. Jeez, monster jam with the pace truck. Here we go. Green flag's back out. Mo Perry leads them into turn number 1. It's a fight to see how long we can go before another yellow comes out. Nice race from 1, 2, 3 here. Presley Sora makes some passes in the back, trying to get closer to the front with the 98 car. Cole's got fresher rubber than these two. Will he use it to his advantage? Can we get a pass in without contact? With Cole Freilich, that's going to probably be a no. But if we can avoid a wreck, that'll be great. Freilich, nice run. That's second place for the 15 car. Oh, sideways, wiggling. Kalb, the Cadillac number 22. All over the place. And now Cole Freilich sets his sights on Mo Perry. Hey, we got some nice racing for the lead right here between Mo and Cole. Oh, he's going to give him the bumper. You know he's going to give him the bumper. Cole looked. Not going to go that time. Settle into second. find a little bit of draft. He throttles off the corner, power slides. Oh, that's contact, and that's contact with Kalb. All right, here we go. Gorange is in the picture. Newton and Valente have caused a yellow. All right, replay. Here we go. Here's Gavin. And he's going to get loose all on his own. Oh, Cope's going to be involved? Yep, Cope. And there's Valente. Actually, Nathaniel didn't get any of that at all. He just had to get out of the throttle to avoid contact with Gavin Newton. And Gavin's going to bring it into the pits, and we haven't talked to any drivers in a while, so why don't we go ahead and try to talk to Gavin quick. Gavin, that was a spin, bud.
Was it? I had two.
I saw it. How are the cars handling right now? It looks like everybody's getting a little loose, especially when they're beside other guys.
It's crazy. I'm getting looser than anybody else in this field. It's incredible. I think Preston did something to my car before the race because I'm having worse tire wear than anybody else. My car's getting looser, and I think there was a little bit of unfair advantage given to everybody else.
Well, hey, you know you got to take care of them tires, take care of that rubber, and use your tools, brother.
Yeah, I guess so. Also, I don't know if he's still watching. I heard I was compared to Jimmy Johnson in the IndyCar.
That I can't.
Is that true?
Is that
true?
I can't confirm nor deny.
No. Do your job. Was that true?
Oh man, you're calling me out here, aren't you? Yep. The lovely David Land called that one out for you.
He has me blocked, so I couldn't see it.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Gavin, we'll get it
Tough
around.
beans.
Yeah, well, we got
You'll probably see me again before the end of the race. We still got 50 more laps to destroy the car. So.
Well, we only got how much time's left in the session? Do we have 10 minutes left to finish this, or?
Oh, did we actually? We have 24 minutes.
Oh, okay. So my timer's a little bit short, so we have 20. Okay, well, we should be able to finish it by then.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. But hey, good luck. Try not to spin out again, please, bud.
Yeah, we'll try.
All right. Thank you. And that's Gavin Newton. Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy the Juggernaut Johnson. Okay, so my clock's a little sped up, and we actually have more time than I initially thought to get this done. Gavin's calling about 20 minutes. Mine only says 10. I feel better about that. If we can get a couple good green flag runs in, we'll definitely be able to get the full 120 in. They are stacked up. What on earth is going on? Green flag's going to come out with a single file restart. Nice jump for Mo. And there's the whole field. Bobby Blazer, Presley Sora. Those are the leaders of the guys who pitted this time. And they're going to try to make... Whoa! Valente was up on the wall. He's going to let everybody by, whether by choice or not. Oh, and he's in the wall again pretty significantly. That 52 car is not handling well. Mellon is not liking what she's smelling right now. Oh, no! Mo Perry is in the wall! Voice crack. Oh, my gosh, the race leader has hit the wall. Oh, man. You know we're going to have to check a replay on that one. Calamity. Crash. We got Steve. We got trouble. Steve. We got Steve. Trouble. Cole Freilich. He sent that bad boy in there. Mo Perry said, "What you doing, boss man?" And he was up into the wall, Kenny Irwin style. Oh, that's so terrible for Mo Perry. He tried to cut in, make his apex, and Cole Freilich sent it, and Mo Perry is in the wall. And the guy who's led this much, now he's going to go to the tail. He's going to have to get that car repaired. He is not present. We cannot take a word with him. I'm sure he'd be pretty upset. And he misses his pit box. Maybe he doesn't, actually. So the 52 and the 54 hit the pits. And Isaac Johnson is in the race lead. When did that happen? What on earth is going on there? Wow. Wow. Well, Freilich second. I don't even know how the grid shakes up the way it does. Because just all of a sudden, I mean, Matt Shinosky avoids a wreck. And then the next time we line him back up, he's third. I don't know what's going on. Samantha Osborne is fourth. Jeffrey Giles is fifth. Bobby Blazer is sixth. To Johnson and Freilich up front. Can we get the lights out and go one more time? No, we cannot. So, with Johnson in the lead, the CMP chassis car, he's running in front of a Pontiac. We love that. We love the Pontiacs. We're big Pontiac people. We'll just get a wide shot of the whole field pacing here since we got not really that much else going on. We'll see if Cole Freilich beans the 33 car trying to take the lead as well as he did with the 54. But Mo's pretty fast, huh? Mo should be okay. We'll see what we have here. Start saying car names like Johnny Gibson. All right. We'll do a Johnny Gibson impression. I think we're going to go back to green in the Seafoam restart zone. Green flags back out. Here we go. Green flags back out in the air. Goal for Alec. He makes a run for the race lead. Donnie shots. Johnny shots to the tail. Oh, Bobby Blazer's around. Oh, no. Bobby Blazer hated that impression. And he draws a yellow. Dag, nabbit blob. He's going to get help with this one. We really need to do some green flag laps here if we're going to get the whole race in. I was a little ahead of myself with how much time we had left to finish it. My clock's a little ahead. But at this rate, we're still iffy. So he gets into Sora because Giles kind of backed up a little bit, and he gets in to the 98 car who goes way sideways. And then Gorange and Blazer, they're getting into it. Blazer stops. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can talk to him. All right, we bring Bobby Blazer into the booth now. Bobby, you're live on the stream. What happened?
I just thought I was clear and I was not.
And how do we recover from this one, Mr. Blazer?
Get back to where I started this race at.
That's what we like to hear, Bobby. How much time do you think we're going to get all 120 laps into this one?
I have to pee, and I only have about 15 minutes left to pee, so that leaves 3 minutes left, so we'll see.
All right, bet. I'm with that. Thank you, Bobby. Good luck for the rest of the way.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, Bobby Blazer. Short, sweet, and to the point. The driver of the B-Blaze Vintage Avalanche 120 number 90 machine out of York, Pennsylvania. Bobby Blazer. Johnny shots. We're having fun here in the booth. We got to figure out something to occupy ourselves. We are under 30 laps to go in this race. Isaac Johnson's getting a couple freebie laps led in front of Cole Freilich. And I'm sure he's happy to see that because Cole Freilich, they call him the madman for a reason. The lights go out on the pace truck, so we will go around one more time, and then we will see the restart. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and being here with us. I think we're up to 13 people watching this right now, so good on us. All right, Isaac, put it back in gear, bud, and let's go race. All right. Isaac Johnson is in control. Starts on the outside, and the green flag's back out. Here we go. Green flag back out. Oh, contact in the back. Calb and Sora side by side with Giles. Now 3 wide. Oh, Giles got loose. Oh, and he's still loose. Sora goes around him. Giles gets off the pace. Dips to the inside of the racetrack on the backstretch. And for the lead, it's still Freilich looking to try to make a run at Isaac Johnson for the lead. Here comes Freilich. Nice run off the corner. Oh, Freilich with a great run this time as well. Johnson stayed low for a little longer than he needed to. Freilich to the tail. Can't quite make it work. You got to hustle him, make him use up those tires. It's working. Cole dives. Nope. He doesn't spin him that time. Oh! Isaac Johnson. Check me out with my touts. No, go, Cole Freilich. Make a pass without a contact there. Cole Freilich into the side of the 33. Come on, man. 20 laps to go coming up. Freilich takes over the race lead. Don't count out Presley Sora. Freilich's got the fast lap of the race so far. Blazer's trying to get back up into the top 10. He's got the 10th spot. On to lap 100 now. Coming up on lap traffic for Freilich. We haven't done this in a while. Why don't we go on board with second place? And there's Isaac Johnson in second. Presley Sora has made his run to third. Freilich's in the lead. He's got Shinosky in front of... No, that's Giles. Excuse me. Jeff Giles way out of the groove to let everybody through here. Got to be careful there, Jeffrey. I think he tried to defend, at least for a split second, to stay on the lead lap. But now Freilich, whoa, Giles is loose. Right in front of second place, he's loose. And this has given Presley Sora a run at the 33 car. Jumping inside, outside, 3 wide. Not quite, but almost. Johnson and Sora, oh, Freilich hit the wall there on the front stretch. Oh, man, that's tight. Check that out. Into the corner. Set the car nicely there, Isaac Johnson. He's trying to defend a run from the 98 car. Contact was made. This is giving Freilich an opportunity to put a little bit of a gap between himself and these guys. Closest battle on the racetrack. Sora to the inside. Oh, sideways for Johnson. Isaac can't run the high side. He just can't keep the car underneath him. Presley came up. Oh, Presley. He's still sliding a bit himself. Power slide at the corner. And Presley Sora back to second place. Bobby Blazer has put a tyrantuous run on everybody to get back up into the top 6, but Mo Perry's trying to have something to say about it. Cirrus Gorange in the mix of that as well. Great battle there. The leaders about a half second in between each one of them. This is a heck of a fight. Blazer in the 90 car. The 54 is Mo Perry. And the 89 is the silver Toyota, Cirrus Gorange. Nice run off the top from Mo Perry. They go single file. We are at 10 laps to go. Imagine that. We've got 10 laps to go. Jeff Giles is struggling in the 8 car right now. He's about to get lapped again. Cole hit the wall again. Presley Sora going to make things interesting here. 8 laps left. Jeff Giles, you got to get out of the way, brother man. And Presley, tough fight. He lost just a tad bit trying to keep control of the car as they passed the number 8 of Jeffrey Giles. Freilich holds on to it. Freilich off the top. Kind of a middle line, I guess you could say. 5 laps to go for Freilich in the Racing Nation TV Rain Race Podcast, CFME Sports Car. And the Club Jerky Bee Blaze Vintage Interstate Batteries, number 98 McConey Setup Shops car is Presley Sora. Black and white leading black and silver. They go around Giles again. Poor guy. I'll put him out of his misery. They're going to have 3 laps at the line. Yes. Yes, this has gotten good. I am ready to call a good one. Let's get at it, boys. 2 to go. Freilich in the lead. Presley Sora is there. A lap and a half. Can Freilich hold on? Sora says, no, give me the chrome horn. Not this time. Freilich, power slide, tires slide. Oh, he spins him. He turned, no, save it, baby. Yes! Look at that. Look at that. Do it again. Sora goes high. Freilich with the block. This is it. This is it. Cole Freilich's going to win. Wow. 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 Cole Freilich. All the Rubbins racing the whole way through it. And the one time he got it fed back, he said, nuh-uh. The Madman wins the Avalanche 120. And the fireworks on track have gone off. Off track, they celebrate the win of the Racing Nation TV number 15 car. Wow. And there he is. Couple congratulations from a couple beat-up race cars. Gavin Newton is there. Mo Perry's upside down. Power slide from Freilich. Let him enjoy this. Dirt track turns 3 and 4 here for us. Donnie Schatz. And he will park it on the front stretch. Not sure why Gavin's there. Gavin finished, what, 12th? I don't know. Let's go around one more time. What the heck? I don't know. Oh, I think this guy's a little bit too pumped up to stop. And hey, Bobby Blazer got a top 5 out of it too. There's your slide. There's a victory lane here. It is in the inside of the racetrack. So Cole Freilich going to head there now. And we will meet him there to talk to the winner of the Avalanche 120 as he pulls in. And we've got him, Mr. Freilich. I don't know what the heck you did, but it worked.
It's a little bit of that madman. Am I allowed to cuss on this one?
I go for it. I don't know.
That's what we call madman shit. But yeah, I don't know how I saved it in one. Presley cut me enough slack there. I appreciate it for him. And then he got to my outside, and I was just honestly trying to get back to the gas. I wasn't trying to put him in the fence, but man, that was fun.
Yeah,
We
that
finally, I've been trying to win at this track for a while, so
that was a lot from you and Presley. Can you just kind of walk us through what you were thinking? Because that, I mean, on a short track, bump and run's kind of the way to go, but I don't know if I've ever seen it quite done like that.
yeah, I mean, I kind of deserved that one because I just cut him off going to the corner because I knew I had enough room to do it. But once I was doing that, I was like, yeah, just keep it straight. If I get second, I get second. But he cut me the slack and we raced it out, and that was cool.
Yeah,
I was a little worried though that lap car kept. I don't know what that lap car was doing, but he kept getting in our way, and I don't know if there's dirty air in this car or what. But every time I got behind him, it just seemed like my car would start driving like a freaking pig. But yeah, I took 2 tires when everybody pitted, and I guess that's what kind of put me in contention for that. So, couple spins and a win.
At the end of it, Cole, you are the winner. You've won a lot of stuff this year. It's been a pretty good year for you in the sim racing world.
I keep doing this, and I don't know how.
Well,
I really don't know how.
Well, who do you have to thank for backing you and getting this stuff together to bring you another victory here?
Well, I appreciate Kyle putting his name on the car, even though it's like the old logo of his. I need to update it. I don't have Kart Chaser on the car, but I appreciate them hiring an idiot like me to work some events. Andrew with CFM Esports, great team to help co-run and just work and just drive for them because we don't win a lot of things, but we make it happen when it counts. So it's been pretty cool, and I appreciate Preston putting this on, you broadcasting, Joe, and just everybody watching. And I hope I collected the David Land bounty since, technically nobody put me out of the race.
Well, you were lucky you got away with it that way. But, hey, good job. Congratulations. And, yeah, that's a good year for you, bud.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Joe.
And there's Cole Freilich, your race winner. And we'll try to go back and find some video with this guy, Presley Sora, and let's try to talk to him at the end of this race. Presley, it's Joe Donahue up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I've got you.
Hey, Presley, you were the man to beat. I think it's safe to say you were one of the best race cars out on track. And at the end of it, just things didn't quite come together for you.
Yeah, I moved Cole, and I could have gassed up and passed him and won the thing, but I didn't want to dump him for it. So I wanted to at least give him the opportunity to get it back straightened out and then me have a much cleaner go at it. But I hate the way iRacing's physics work because the way I hit him shouldn't have like immediately knocked him sideways. Like if that was real life, he would have just gone up the track and I would have scooted by under him. But it just instantly turns him sideways. So yeah, I didn't want to win it like that because that's just not how I race. So I backed out and gave him a shot at it again. And then coming to the checkered, we were sliding those things sideways, and it was pretty fun. But yeah, it was a fun race. I was pretty quick early on, and then I got tagged from behind going into 3 as I was coming back through the field. But yeah, I had fun.
Hey, well, yeah. So I noticed that you kind of backed out of it there with Freilich trying to get figured out, and it's definitely worth some respect for what you did there to try to win the race fairly. But Bobby Blazer were talking before the race about how it was going to be like, we gotta get you to like start from the rear halfway through to make it exciting. And you didn't quite do that, but things kind of fell into line that you made it very exciting watching you come up through the field a couple times tonight.
Yeah, you didn't even have to organize. I had to start pretty far back anyways, so it was fun driving through those guys. I got Five Flags pretty well figured out. I was scooting there on the bottom, and I was doing pretty good at getting under people on exit. And then once I got under them, I was smooth sailing on past into the next corner. So, yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, and with all of that, second place ain't too bad. Who do you have to thank and shout out for helping you get along the way and put together a pretty exciting race tonight?
Yeah, shout out to Club Jerky on the hood, Maconi Setup Shop on the side, 213 Simwear as well, and B-Blaze Vintage, the best vintage apparel in the world. and Preston for hosting this race, and you for broadcasting.
Thank you very much. Presley, second place tonight. Good run, my man.
Thank you.
And bang, indeed. B-Blaze Vintage is the hookup. Let's try to talk to... Can we get third place? Yeah, he's here. Let's hit a couple instant replays on this guy. Isaac Johnson was not much of a run at the very end, but Isaac, you were trying to catch up to those guys fighting for the lead, and it just didn't quite work out. But third place ain't too shabby, and that car was hooked up for you tonight.
Yeah, I burnt my right rear off a little too early in that run, not to mention me spinning kind of killed my tire. I probably should have switched tires there, but I'm telling you, if I got back to that 15 car, that pile of shit wouldn't have finished the race. But that's a story for another time. I was actually really hoping Presley dumped him there too, but third, we nursed it home. The right rear was crying itself to death after the final 3 laps. I was getting caught by fourth. But yeah, just really wish I would have set. I knew what was going to happen because he wrecked Mo the same way. If I would have set myself up better for that, I probably could have at least crossed him over and not let myself get ran up like that. But well, you live in the present. You have to think for the future, I guess.
That's a good way to look at it, Isaac. And still a good run for you. You were up and down, and there were a couple incidents along the way that you were either in and moving back or moving forward as a result of it. The cautions seem to be the big picture thing to make the difference tonight.
Yeah, early run, feel like I had speed on Presley early run, and I kept getting pissed because we kept getting cautions. And then late run, I kept getting the cautions behind or in front of Cole, and that kept pissing me off because I couldn't try and I was not strong on starts. I needed to build a gap, and I think that's also what kind of contributed to that whole interchange there. But yeah, because just couldn't really stay quiet tonight, could we? We had the whole 3-wide shenanigans going into turn 3, where I believe Presley got backed into the fence. Then you had Bobby on the front stretch. I don't know how I avoided that wreck, but all in all, we never had to take a faster pair.
Oh, that's a good way to go about it. And quiet nights are all right, but the loud nights, at least get your sponsors on the screen a little bit more. Who do you have to thank? And shout out for helping you get along the way and ending up in third place tonight.
Well, I want to thank Preston for putting the event on and everything and telling me to go run this because I'm an idiot and didn't sign up till today. But CMP chassis, Slipstream Signs, Gavin Carr League. That's a pretty fun league. You guys should go run that if you're listening. Painter Williams Racing, and I think that's it.
Well, hey, Isaac, not too shabby for a one-off night in the Super Lates. Congratulations on rounding out the podium here at Five Flags.
Not too shabby at all. Thanks for talking to me.
Yep, and that was Isaac Johnson, third place, at the end of quite a race. We had plenty of yellows in the middle of it, and we had some time with a couple green flag laps. We did get the whole shebang in. I'm not sure what the deal was about timing, because by the end of it, we were all fine and not worried about any of it. So let's check out the official final results of the Avalanche 120. Cole Freilich, we talked to him. He's the race winner tonight in front of Presley Sora, who maybe could have made a stronger run and got on the throttle a little quicker with Cole Freilich, but he didn't want to win the race by dumping him. Isaac Johnson probably would have said, hey, Presley, go ahead and try to do that, because Isaac Johnson and Cole Freilich got into each other a few times, and he rounds out third. David Kalb is in fourth place in the 22 machine. Bobby Blazer, a.k.a. Robert B. Blazington, in the B-Blaze Vintage number 90, rounds out the top 5. Matt Shinowski in the number 94 car will get 6th place in front of Mo Perry, who led a lot of this race and unfortunately got involved in an incident with the race winner. So he fought back up to get 7th. Cirrus Gorange in 8th at the end of it, was up front a little more in the beginning of the night, maybe when the nighttime came in and the track cooled off. Things didn't quite work under the 89 as well as they did before. Nathaniel Valente will round out 9th place tonight, and Samantha Osborne will pop a top 10 in car number 10, the yellow machine. In 11th place at the end of it is the host, Preston Cope, in car number 24. Gavin Newton ends up 12th. He was fighting tires all night long. Jared Adams, 13th. He was all over the place. Jeff Giles, that was so tough to watch at the end of the event. And Darren Gallagher is going to round out the cars. The 15 of them, is he only did what? He did 4 laps. Yes, he did 4 laps. So that's all for tonight I want to thank you guys for watching and being part of the show. We will try to why don't we go ahead and bring Preston Cope in here to round out the broadcast and sign off. Preston, I got you live with me. You're the man behind the scenes here making the show happen. So go ahead and give him your final sign off on how we think everything went and what we're all out here to do.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm really proud of these group of drivers. We had from what I've heard from the feedback, that it was a lot of fun. There was a little bit more yellows than we anticipated, but we're gonna iron those out for next time. But yeah, no, I want to thank everybody that came and supported. If you donated to the charities, thank you for doing that. I like to do these events not only just for the fun of it, but I also want to give back to the people that who are in need. I want to thank, all the drivers. I want to thank my admins. I want to thank you, Joe, for doing the broadcast. Everything was phenomenal. But yeah, we're going to try and apply this. Maybe we'll do another event soon. We'll see what we can get a hold of here. But yeah, just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us. Thank you for supporting the Avalanche 120. We'll definitely get some things together, and we'll try again for next time. Maybe get a little bit of a bigger purse for the drivers too.
That's great. That's what we like to hear, Preston, trying to give these guys something to fight for, and all for a good cause. Thank you for having us on board tonight, and we're looking forward to working with you again soon.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you everybody for joining the stream, and we'll see you all next time.
So that is Preston Cope with his final sign-off, and I'll just go ahead and wrap us off here. So Five Flags Speedway, 120 laps. We were wondering if we would get the whole thing in. We had plenty of yellows. We had plenty of beef. We had a whole bunch of good stuff going on, but 15 drivers came out to run super late models, and at the end of it, the fireworks went off on track, and now they're going off track, above the track rather, to round out the Avalanche 120. Thank you guys for being here. Go support Toys for Tots. My dad and I are headed to the distribution in our local area on Wednesday to hand out some toys to families less fortunate than our own, to try to make Christmas a better time for more of the kids in our community. And we hope you guys feel to do the same. It is the holiday season. It's the time of year to be giving and thankful for what you have and trying to help others. That's what it's all about. So once again, Joe Donahue here. This is my YouTube channel. You can subscribe if you want. I'm not going to force you. You get to live your own life and do whatever. But we do this kind of stuff every once in a while. So, hey, if you like it, that's fine. And it's fun. So, Avalanche 120. Cole Freilich is the winner. Congratulations to him and all of CFM Esports. On behalf of Preston and the rest of the guys here, I'm Joe Donahue. This is the Avalanche 120. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you guys in the next video.